I know this might sound crazy, but just start. Okay. So I know you probably see the title of this video and you're like, what is she about to ramble about now? But I really just want to be 100% authentic and real and like go there today. So let me tell you something. So I've been dealing with my depression and relationships and people and work and woo 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 woo. Other things that make us crazy. And the biggest lesson that I've learned thus far is you just have to start. See, my 2014 self knew this, and now my 2019 self knows this again. It's a lesson that I'm forever learning. You just have to start. Um, and when you start, I think the reason why a lot of us pick up so many different tasks and why we do so many different things is because you literally want to do 20 things at once. You want to be able to, like, I don't know, become a journalist, be a designer, build your house, make a whole entire website, get to meet Beyonce and Oprah and Michelle Obama, Black Girl Goals. Um, just do all these amazing things, and you're like, I have so little time. And then there's people like Beyonce who spend 8 months not eating no carbs, no fish, no meat, no alcohol, no sugar, no dairy. And you're like, well, how the fuck can I do all of that and be phenomenal? Focus your energy. I think doing one thing isn't so much about doing one thing. I think it's actually just about your discipline and determination to get one thing done. I think it's more about like actually being honest and open with yourself. How long can you focus on something to give it your all? Some people do that with school. Some people do that with relationships. Some people have no other choice but to do it with their kids. I am a creative. I am a black girl creative in a place where I don't see myself often, but I'm there. And not only do I sit at the table, but I'm effective when I'm sitting there. And not only am I sitting there, but all the little black girls at the threshold, I'm telling them to come in the room because they're just as effective as I am. And I think that's way more important than anything else that we could ever give or offer. For me, I just think it's dope when you find out where you stand in life. Like today I actually accepted the fact that, like, y'all, I have a business. I'm not just running a LLC so I can get paid as a designer. No, like, I actually have a business that has initiatives, that have business plans and come with pitches, and I actually sit down and make business cards and build websites, and I sit down and I barter, and I'm thinking, I'm physically thinking, I'm physically doing, I'm physically working. Even when I am over it, even when I just want to cry, I'm here. Like, I'm not for the work yourself crazy because, even when you try to work through depression, as I learned recently, depression is fundamental and it's functional. Depression is as much as a thing to do as an actual thing to do. So, like, some people get up and they work out every morning. My brother, perfect example. My man's every day. It does not matter the time, whatever. He hits the gym for 2 hours. Doesn't matter. Same thing with depression. Doesn't matter the day. Every day I do something that is in relationship to my depression because I don't understand how functional it is. That every day, that choice of I don't want to get up at 8 because I don't know what I should do, because then if I do everything I need to do, then I won't have anything else to do for the rest of the day, is a functional thing. It's functional, friends. Functional. Cut that shit out. I'm talking to myself when I say that. But honestly, like, I just am so proud. I'm so proud of us, and this is like the most uncut and very much raw thing I can give people, because I want people to actually know that everything that I built, I ain't gonna say it came out the mud, but let me tell you something. The amount of money I made last month, I made that off of my art and my word of mouth. And art is the only thing at this point in my life that feeds me. It's the only thing. And the middle part is the hardest part. And I'm just learning that. And I think so many of us have to learn that. And I would hate to have to learn this lesson at 30, 40, 50, 60, trying to make a business. Like, I want to learn this shit now so it can be a part of my fundamental skills, like 1, 2, 3, and ABC. So all that to say, you gotta just start, because regardless of when you start, that middle part, that middle passage, whew, it's rough, but it's worth it. And my therapist told me this. She said to me, don't imagine the pathway, imagine the other side. And that's probably the best thing she could have told me. Because the reality is that if you imagine the pathway, you just gonna get stressed the fuck out. But if you go ahead and just think about what's actually on the other side, like, what do you want? For me, I actually want a creative agency. I was so excited to do my accounting stuff. I mean, granted, it wasn't me, it was QuickBooks, but whatever. I was so excited to do it because I was just like, oh my gosh. Like, I can actually hire someone. Y'all, never in this line of thinking in my life did I think I would be able to hire someone. But I've been saying for years before, like, I can't continue to have a job working for people because I'm such an asshole. Like, I can't. I'm not trying to be a boss of anyone. I'm good. I'd rather be a leader. I'd rather actually be able to provide people with a W-2, with health care, with a 401k. Like, I want to have employees. I'm going to have employees. I'm going to have a successful business. And I think really speaking things into existence and just starting when you don't know where to start is so important. Because, you know, the other part about it is like, no one is running around telling black kids, except for people like everybody who attends the Rock Nation brunch. But nobody's just running around telling black kids how they can just be business owners. You look at people like Supa, you look at people like Darius Cooks, you look at people, just all these people, and you're like, yo, you got it. And you also have to recognize your purpose. And I think for a lot of us, so many people are like, well, I don't know what my purpose is. Steve Harvey said it best. What is the thing you do with no effort that people give you praise for? For me, people give me praise for simply just being myself, for me being a bubbly personality, for me being able to go through depression and stress and whatever else in my life, and just still tell other people to smile. Like, you ain't smiled today, that's okay, boo. I got you. I will come through and let them know what's good. And if you don't know where to start, that's fine, because the idea of being naive is such a unicorn thing. You don't know what you're doing, so you don't know when you fuck up. But anything and everything can be forgiven. And I don't mean that for bad stuff that people do. But anything and everything can be forgiven. Anything and everything can be forgiven. You do your taxes wrong, guess what? That next time, I bet you'll get it right. You know what I mean? So many things. So, um, like, I just want y'all to know that it's all about starting. It's not about when you start. It's just about starting. It's just about actually doing it. It's about that idea of being naive. It's about that idea of like being your own unicorn and figuring the shit out as you go. It's about like not trying to sit and please people or just trying to make money, because if you just try to make money, you're going to lose your soul because you're never going to be fulfilled. Like, I'll tell you that. Um, you're never going to be fulfilled in the thing that you want to do because you didn't fill up your spirit. You didn't actually fill your cup. And you gotta, I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna go. I was thinking about, and it's going to stay with me, attending law school. So I kind of feel like I will attend law school. When, I don't know. But take a few courses and learn a few things, I'm so open to. But I had to realize that, okay, I just really want to put all my energy into this and I just want to do this now, because the thing that I actually need to be doing, like right now, like literally right now, the thing I need to be doing is designing. And instead of doing that and putting my time into that, because I feel like that's not moving and that's not doing this and blah, 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 I'd rather be just going ahead and like applying to law school. Because I know I could get a scholarship. I know I could get into somebody's law school. I know these things. God willing, universe moving. I know those things. But then I was like, but this thing over here isn't ever going to go away. And also, too, I could do all that, and I won't feel as fulfilled as I need to. And I need to feel fulfilled. So how about this one time, for the first time, this thing that's in front of me, I just kill it. So now I'm like dealing with my core, dealing with my heart, dealing with my spirit, and filling my cup. I don't need nobody else to come in my life and fill my cup. Like, this is my cup. This is my replenishing. Nobody else has to do it for me. I appreciate it. Ooh, premium gas. Go ahead, gas me up. But you don't have to, because I know how to make myself happy. I know how to. Ooh. Okay, I'm stop playing. But I know how to simply like do it for myself. So, with all that being said, like, sun's going down. I just want to thank y'all. And I just want to tell y'all, like, for real. Ooh. I just want to tell y'all, for real. I just want to tell y'all, for real. Be great. And don't be afraid to be great. And just start. It doesn't matter when you start. Just start. Just do it. Who gonna stop you? Y'all keep smiling. Y'all are like the dopest smiles in the room. Yeah? Thank you.